Once again, thank you for the opportunity to address Council. I noticed in the asset report that the Council has employed the AIM system for air traffic monitoring at the airfield. And I think, perhaps you're not aware of the perhaps unintended consequences of this. Now, the AIM system works by monitoring radio transmissions from aircraft using the airfield. And I informally canvassed a number of pilots a few months ago about this. And I said, what would you do if the Council introduced the AIM system? And they said, well, we just won't use our radios. There's no legal obligation to use a radio when using an uncontrolled airfield. In fact, there are a number of aircraft that don't have radios. Given that our airfield is a multiple-use facility, we have drag racing, we have private training, we have model aircraft, ranging from harmless little foam models to very fast, powerful and heavy jet power models, it is essential that pilots use their radio when approaching the airfield because, as we've seen in the past, there have been incidents when aircraft have landed in the middle of driver training, in the middle of large model aircraft events, so they're not checking their NOTAMs, and we don't get advance notice on the radio that the aircraft are coming, we can be taken unawares. Aircraft can appear almost from nowhere, and that poses a threat, a danger, and a risk to the airfield. Now, someone else and myself were at the airfield about 3 months ago, and we witnessed a near miss between two manned aircraft. And there were no radio calls made during that whole event, which indicates just how dangerous it is when pilots do not use their radios. Now, for my part, to try and enhance the safety on the Tokoroa Airfield website, I put a request for all pilots to use their radios and notify because of the nature of the multiple use facility. But the Council must bear in mind, and this is by way of a sort of a public notification, that the belief that the AIM system will improve safety at the airfield is misfounded because we have a multiple use airfield. There may actually be a significant increase in risk to the users of the airfield because the AIM system is there. Because some pilots will simply not use their radios. They will choose to land without making radio calls. So you don't know, you can't charge them for the landing fees because it's an unattended, uncontrolled airfield. Legally they can do this. And if they just don't want to pay the landing fee, that is exactly what they'll do. Now, given how much or how little is recovered by way of casual landing fees, the Council's own report from November 1st, 2016 to March 31st, 2017 indicated that $25 was recovered over 5 months from casual landing fees. It's not a lot of money. The AIM system costs several $100s a month. So you're never going to recover that cost. So the only reason I can think of for the Council to have implemented the system is a belief that it's going to do something to improve safety. And I'm advising you as someone with significant expertise, experience and knowledge of the field, it is doing exactly the opposite. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Are there any questions of Mr. Simpson? Bruce? Councillor Nabolowski?
Kia ora, Mr. Simpson. I just had a question regarding the comment you made about pilots. So, what onus is there on the pilots to actually fly their planes responsibly and to take due diligence and due care for other people? I would expect that having a pilot's licence, you would be held to quite a high...
Indeed you are. The obligation is on the pilot. We have to distinguish here between stopping bad things from happening and holding people accountable when they do. The AIM system will hold people accountable when they do bad things, but it won't stop bad things from happening. And I'm a believer, from the perspective of safety, and I'm involved in aviation safety around the world, from the perspective of safety, it is far better to stop bad things from happening than to simply be able to blame people when they do. And pilots are people that, like most people, you get, drivers have an obligation to drive safely, but many don't.
Councillor Shorter.
I'm a novice, I don't know anything about flying, but if it's, our airfield is uncontrolled or an unmanned, so who do these pilots talk to?
They talk to each other, and for example, because we have multiple use, we may have people running a driver training event. They can advise as they're there, they can call up, so the people running the event know there's an aircraft coming, and they can be more alert to that. If there's a model aircraft event, obviously if there's an aircraft coming, for example, this weekend there are model jets flying, with models that weigh up to 15 kilograms, fly up to 200 miles an hour, and up to 1,000 feet. Obviously, people flying those model aircraft need to be aware when there's an aircraft in the area. There are NOTAMs issued, which aviators are supposed to read, but as we know, many aviators do not read those NOTAMs. It's not obligatory, and just as it's not obligatory to use radio and pilots these days, it's an expensive pastime, and some of them do try to cut corners and costs.
Any other questions? I think I have more faith, I guess, in human nature and in pilots that they will do the right thing than perhaps you
Well,
do.
I've seen them do the wrong thing on many occasions at the airfield. We've had the landing in the middle of links already. I know how pilots think. I know how this works worldwide. I try to live share your faith.
No TAMs are a legal way of going about clearing that aircraft aren't allowed to
No, they're
land.
advisory.
They're an advisory, okay.
Here we are, it's Sunday at the Tokoroa Airfield. The airfield is closed, no TAM. There are actually boxes and things on the middle of the field here, look, because the car club is having its... Hey, that's the plane that was with the Fletcher on Thursday.
Oh, look, here comes the officials out.
That's the plane that nearly hit the Fletcher on Thursday. And it's here now landing on a closed runway. Did you hear the radio?
No.
I didn't hear any radio calls either.
Radio's on.
Because we have the radio over here, radio down there, set up and operating on the frequency, and with no radio calls made, and he's just landed on a closed no-TAM runway. And look, there's caravans, there's cars, there's all sorts of crap out here on the runway, and he landed.
Yeah, and now the boys are checking their lines.
Yeah, my God. And the council says this isn't a problem.
We can't take off again.
The mayor said, pilots are responsible people.
Yeah, right.
And she really believed that. She really believed that. But look at this.
This guy's got a white bloody shirt on and from the right hand seat. He must be an instructor.
Yeah, he would be too. A flight instructor. Flight schools are the biggest pain in the arse at this airfield, to be honest. Yeah, so this aircraft is actually from Ardmore Flight School. We've had no end of trouble with Ardmore Flight School students landing. This is the second time this year we've had one land on a closed runway. One landed in February at the JET meeting, and obviously the council's not doing anything to ensure that these people operate within the rules. And it is their responsibility to, as the airfield operator, to make sure that the airfield is run safely and that people who don't obey by the rules don't use it. But no, that's not what happens here. And as I say, they've set some boxes up on the runway here, like, you know, and there's cables, there's wiring, because they're doing setups for drag next weekend, which is why they closed the runway. So we've got these boxes in the middle of the runway. We've got these wires down there. We've got the caravan down there and cars, and it's like, obviously now they've been read the Riot Act, and unbelievable. I'd like to know what the council is going to do about this. It is an issue where the council has not properly managed this risk. It's the second time this year this has happened. I don't think it's acceptable. There's one of the guys from the car club just checking because the plane probably ran over the wires and they buggered something. So, there you go, he's taken off on the grass. This is going to be bloody good because it's so bumpy here. You watch this. He's away.
I think I have more faith, I guess, in human nature and in pilots that they will do the right thing